Belinda here. This week I thought I would jump on live and talk about schooling at home. So as you know, we homeschooled, but lots of you are in the situation where you are now schooling at home. And here in Australia, that looks different for everyone in the different states. Some states are going back to school and some are still learning at home. So this little mini series that I'd like to do this week is to help those who are remote learning, schooling at home, home education because of the coronavirus and everything that's going on there. So it's different than homeschooling because it's short term and you ultimately the teachers are still involved in your choices and the work that you need to do. So it's a little bit different than homeschooling. But I've got 5 keys that I'm sure will help you in your home as you add education to your family mix because of COVID. So today I just wanted to talk about having a family routine. Now, a family routine is different than your routine because your routine is set up to help you do the best in your day with the things that you need to do. But a family routine is looking at everybody in the family and what everybody needs to do their day well. And being the mum, often it's up to us just to pull everyone together and make... Okay, I think we're still going. Bit of a glitch there. Okay, so the best way to create a family routine is to pull out a piece of paper and write down one side every hour of your day. And then right across the top, everybody's name who you are responsible for the daily routine. And then write in the things, in the time slots going across the page, the non-negotiable things that have to happen in your family. So things like when you're going to do the housework and the kids are going to do their chores, so everyone's participating in looking after your home and stuff. When are you going to cook food and eat together? When are you going to have your focus time and productive time? When are you going to have family time, relationship time? And when are you going to have rest time and downtime? They're the kind of things that I find as not negotiable or create the structure for our day. And then look at each person's column and write down the things that are the most important for that individual to achieve and the times that are going to be the best times for them to do that. So it might be a student has FaceTime with their teacher. It might mean you have a Zoom meeting or a Zoom Bible study, or it might mean your toddler goes down for a nap. Those things have to happen at a certain time. But when you look at your whole family at the one time, you start to see that there might be some conflicts. For example, your meeting may actually coincide with the time that your toddler is waking up. That's not going to work too well because they're going to need your attention at that time. So when you write that all down on one piece of paper, you get to see where these conflicts are and then you start to tweak. So coming up with a plan that works for every person in your family, yourself, your spouse if he's home, and your kids, it's going to take some tweaking and some compromise to make it all work. Then we need to remember, once we've got this all written down and it looks all very nice and tidy in our columns and our rows and so forth, we have to remember that this is just a plan. It's just a starting place and stuff's going to happen. You will find things happening that weren't on your piece of paper. And you will find that the activity that you thought would only take half an hour will actually take an hour. And that's life. That's going to happen. But that doesn't mean we dismiss this whole exercise. It means that we look at this plan as a starting place. We start off the day knowing that we've got enough time to achieve the things that we need to achieve. But it also means that when life happens, we've got some baseline to come back to. It grounds us through our day as we go through the ups and downs of our day. So you might find that you have to miss out a whole chunk of your plan to get back on track, or you might find that this thing is the most important. It doesn't matter if we don't get to something that you'd planned later on the day. So you can tweak your activities as you go along. But you know what each person is going to be doing, and you know what the younger ones need to be doing so the older ones can focus, and you know what needs to happen at each time of the day so everybody can make the most of the time that they have to do the things that they need to do. So that's my keys for building a family routine. It's going to help you bring in education into your family. So the teacher may tell you how much time they need to sit down at the table and do their work. They may have teacher or classes online that make it a commitment that they need to attend. But as you work through that as a family, you will find a rhythm that will enable you to make everything to work. So if you have any questions about that, shoot me a message and I will definitely get back to you and talk some more about any of the nitty-gritty of creating a family routine for home education. Tomorrow I will be here again around the same time, and tomorrow we're going to talk about discipline. What do you do when your kids don't want to do the work that you know they need to do, and how do you handle that as a home educator? Until tomorrow, I'll catch you later. Bye.